past weekend, for the very first time ever, we got our first look at the brand new Minecraft update, the Mounts of Mayhem drop. Now initially, right after Minecraft Live, we talked all about it. It was super fire, very fun. I don't know about you guys for sure, but it seems like overall you're pretty excited for the new update. Now you know me, I live and breathe Minecraft updates, I love them. To say that I am excited for new things to come to the water and a new weapon, well, that would be an understatement. Over the past couple of days, I've been diving deep into all of the information surrounding these new features. From new armor tiers to specific biomes in which we'll be able to find these new mobs to how things will actually work. Besties, we've got even more revealed on the Mounts of Mayhem features so far. Pretty much right after Minecraft Live, we got ourselves a brand new blog article from none other than Mojang HQ, giving us tons of information on the features. Interestingly here, this article, paired with the after show, has given us so much new information. Unveiling the Mounts of Mayhem drop. Now this article, it kicks everything off with a bang. Inside of it, we actually have ourselves a little bit of a secret message. Secret message? Oh man, it's like the bad signal to me. You say something like that and I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna find it. Now, the secret message in this article actually wasn't that hard to find at all. If you take a look at the beginning of every paragraph, the letters are bolded. Taking a look at the beginning of every single paragraph, we have an R, we have an E, we have an A, then we have a D. Now, I'm going to save you some time here. I took a look at the beginning of every single paragraph, and we ended up with the words, reading rocks. Aha. Okay, so obviously it's all about reading here, but what if, just for a second, it's about a little bit more too? I mean, you think about it. The features that we know about for this Mounts of Mayhem update so far, underwater things, rocks? During the development of the Spring to Life, when they were adding like all of these leaves to the overworld and everything like that, one of the biggest things the community kept wishing for was, hey, what about some rocks on the beach? Maybe I'm looking too far into it, laddies, I'll admit it, but reading rocks, yeah. I wonder what the chances are that it's a double entendre. Talking about reading the article is fun, but maybe rocks, right? Maybe that's the stretch. Spears. Oh my god. The spears are absolutely fire. I'm so obsessed with these things. I love how we have different attacking things. Yeah, different attacks. Let's start there. A quick reminder, I checked the stats and about 35% of you are actually subscribed. With the new update revealed and snapshots about to begin any week here, you're not going to want to miss all the content. So our spear here, from the looks of things, we have not one but two different attacks. One of our attacks is going to be a little bit of a charge attack where the player holds the spear down and then it begins to start to wiggle when you hold it down for a little bit of time. This is the spear basically charging up the attack, and from the sounds of things, the charge attack is the really good attack. Now this charging animation is pretty cool. You'll actually be able to see this in third person as well. So if like you were watching another player hold the spear and charge it up, you can see there that it's going to turn and wiggle a little bit, and then it's going to wiggle for a little bit more time and then drop down to the side. When the spear drops down to the side, basically you've charged it for too long. Now, obviously, this is quite an interesting mechanic because thinking about all of the different weapons that we have in Minecraft, maybe the closest thing that we have to it is the trident, where if we want to throw the trident, we kind of like hold it back and charge it up a little bit, and then you can throw it. Now that I think about it, I guess it's kind of like the bow or the crossbow too, but the spear's not ranged. In the new Mounts of Mayhem era, if you are going to use the spear, you will never be able to throw it. It seems like the spear will be 100% locked into the player's hand. But that's just one of the attacks here. Check this out. When we have the spear, we could press the normal use button, like no holding down at all, and the spear, instead of charging, it'll do this little stab, jab, poke attack. Now, from the looks of things at Minecraft Live, this jab attack is sort of like the default simple attack from the spear. Looking for similarities in Minecraft right now, I guess you could almost take a look at the mace. So, like, if you fall with the mace, you could do that big, powerful slam, but otherwise, you could just, like, hit things with the mace, and it'll deal damage too. Another fascinating thing with the spear, we not only learned the official confirmed crafting recipe, it's a diagonal with the material at the top, but we also learned the materials that we'll be able to make the spear out of. It's going to be everything. I don't think I missed anything, right, laddies? But intriguingly here, the material tiers that you'll be able to make the spear out of, it seems like they went ahead and skipped wood for some reason. I mean, look, it's not like we actually use wood tools for very long, or stone too for that matter, but I wonder why we're skipping even something like stone. Like, that's perfect for a spear, right? Let's move on. The zombie horrors. Oh my god, it's finally coming to survival. I love it. We know the biomes that it'll spawn in, and we know that the texture of this thing is going to be brand new. Thanks to Harry, the admin of the Minecraft wiki here, we can see a nice before and after with the zombie horse. On the left, we've got the before. On the right, we've got the after. We can see here that it looks like in the after, the zombie horse's texture is not only dimmed down, but the ribs, those are the big difference here. They're a little bit more prominent and a little bit larger on the side. Another new part of this new texture that we'll hopefully see sometime soon is the front of it as well. That's a completely different bone design on the front. Now, funnily enough, the zombie horrors, we didn't really learn that much information initially at the Minecraft live show. We learned that it will be spawning in the game, and that zombies will be able to spawn riding it at nighttime. Absolutely terrifying, but that's about it. Instead, most of our juice here with the zombie horse, we learned after the show. When it comes to the location in which the zombie horse will be able to spawn in your world, presumably only at nighttime in your world, we learned that for one, the plains biome, the zombie horse will be able to spawn inside of this biome with a rider every time. But that's not all. The savanna biome as well will be the home to the zombie horse, again with their rider always. I wonder if we could see different variants. Like, think about it, with only 2 different biomes here, it couldn't be the hardest thing in the world for the devs to make 2 separate textures. The plains, the savanna one, that's just a theory. A horse theory. An additional bit of information that we learned about the horse is the fact that the horse here is passive. The rider, not so much, but the horse doesn't care about the player. So this is going to be just like the skeleton horse event they can spawn. The skeletons hate the player, the horses are unfortunately just an accomplice here. With the horse not caring about the player, that 100% confirms it, that we'll be able to find... Wait, how do I ride you? Do you need this? No, it just doesn't want me to... Okay, whatever. 100%, we'll be able to find these horses and actually tame them and ride them, make them our own. Because of the wording in this article too, it almost seems like the horse might burn in the daytime too. The writer says that they'll be testing out how to corral the horses into a nice sun-protected area of the ranch without losing too many hearts to the riders. So this one here, it's quite interesting. If the zombie horse does actually burn up in the daytime, kind of like the mob itself does, I wonder if we are due for a skeleton update as well, because the skeletons burn in the day too. I wonder if both horses will. That'll be a big nerf to the horses though, so maybe they won't burn. Besties, let's manifest. Now, from the zombified horse, let's go ahead and move on to the normal horse here, because we actually have learned a little bit about this thing too. In the bit, we were talking about the spear and how if you go faster, you deal more damage with this weapon. Today isn't one of those tinfoil days, but they make an interesting joke that sticks out like a sore thumb to me at the end of one of the paragraphs here. Thank goodness I've spent years breeding horses, specifically the fastest horses, in my main save. Look, to me, that seems like one of those tongue-in-cheek jokes that Mojang would make right before they're about to update something and make it a whole lot easier. For years now, it seemed apparent that Mojang isn't necessarily the most happy with the horse breeding mechanics. They've already updated them before. Updating them again to make them a little bit even easier to understand, that's not so far-fetched. On top of that, not the day for theories, but I feel like I remember a leaked horse update, and that's a mount. And one final thing with the horses, it seems like maybe we have a little bit of a confirmation the netherite horse armor could finally become a thing. For the Nautilus that we're about to talk about in a second, we have every type of armor, kind of, including this beautiful netherite Nautilus armor. If we have Nautilus armor, it would have never seen the fire. Lore-wise here, unless we're missing a nether Nautilus, there's no reason we wouldn't have netherite horse armor too. The Nautilus, oh mama, we gotta talk about it. So, personally, I'm so excited for the Nautilus. Probably my favorite thing from the whole show. The Nautilus is going to be a brand new mod that is pretty large. It seems to be 2 blocks tall, maybe 1.5 blocks wide, that we'll be able to find underneath the water. We learned in the after show that the Nautilus will allegedly eat all the bucketed fish, but the puffer fish is its favorite. So all buckets of fish, it seems like maybe we could feed them to them all, not the axolotl. Maybe we could use these fish to heal up this thing. We've got options when it comes to the Nautilus. We also learned about the armor tiers like we were just talking about a second ago. We're gonna have gold, we're gonna have copper, that's pretty good looking. Iron, which I love the look of, and then netherite as well. We'll also have a diamond one too. Unfortunately, though, it seems like they are leaving out leather when it comes to the Nautilus, which is big sad. I hope this is one of those things that they're going to go back on, and taking a look at the dye changes from this update, I feel like maybe they were setting this one up. But leather horse armor is one of the coolest ways to be able to make custom looking armor and really show off like your personality, your vision with the mob. So to me here, hopefully it's just an instance of maybe the writer is completely forgetting about the other armor that the Nautilus is going to get. Because, dude, imagine being able to dye a Nautilus shell and make it literally any color in the game. I mean, look at how good the armor already looks. A minty green one, a lavender one. Please, Mojang, come on. From the Nautilus, I want to move on to the zombified one. Dude, it's such a sick looking texture. I can't wait to see how this thing looks in not vibrant visuals. They didn't really make it super clear in the show, but we learned that the zombie Nautilus will actually be a neutral mob. So I guess that kind of makes it like some of the iron golems or whatever here where you hit it and then it hits you. And one thing that we already kind of knew is the drowned are going to ride this thing, but it seems that every time this thing spawns, it'll spawn with a drowned on it as well. Honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for the challenge of trying to hunt a Nautilus down under the water, take only the zombie out and not hurt the Nautilus at all because the Nautilus will attack. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Second to last today here. For this one, we will do a little bit of reading between the lines here. With the spear, when they were talking about how this thing does more damage the faster you are going, If right now doesn't seem like the perfect time to add an update all about speed, well, I don't know when that time will actually be. Besties, that's right, I'm talking about it. The Minecart update. So in here, one of the things they didn't show off at Minecraft Live is using a spear while in a minecart, and they do say right here, wield it with an elytra, wield it with a minecart. I mean, look, man, there's not too much else to say about minecarts today, but what do you think? I think it'd make a lot of sense, right? And then, last things last, with this drop, if you are not impressed quite yet, I have a ray of hope. The Mounts of Mayhem update, it's not done. Not only did the devs say a handful of time in the main show that this is just the beginning of the Mounts of Mayhem drop, but also in the article that we got post-show, we got an interesting line here that there is more coming to the update. So there we have it. Now you know about the features shown at Minecraft Live, but it's not going to end there. There are more features to come that'll really put the mayhem into Mounts of Mayhem. I don't know, man. Mayhem. That sounds like danger. I wonder if we could see even more bad mobs, dangerous ones, added to the water. Mounts of Mayhem update. We don't know exactly when it'll be coming to snapshots, but the bets are sometime very soon. They kept saying that we won't have to wait very long for it, but this week, obviously, the copper update is tomorrow. I feel like a decent guess, maybe the best one, would be that next week we'll begin the update cycle, hopefully in parity, on Java and Bedrock. Would also kind of love to only see one feature in the snapshot so we can really focus on it, like the Nautilus. Anyway, though, the Mounts of Mayhem drop, I think that's just about everything that we know right now. A little bit of new learns right there for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash like for more. I'll see you all tomorrow, besties, with a big update video. Goodbye.